The World's Fair, held in Chicago 1895, was to celebrate the 400th anniversary of Christopher Columbus's arrival in the New World, 1492. This fair was supposed to be a place of wonder, extravagance, and revolutionary ideas. Although the ideas seemed well in the beginning, it was harder than what it seemed to be.
I was given the task of building and planning America's first fair. I was very excited but nervous at, the same time because I had a lot of pressure on me, but with the help of very, very nice people and my partner, Root, he reminded me that no matter how difficult it was, this could be a task for the both of us.
Burnham and Root was one of Chicago's most famous architectural companies of the 19th century, established by our very own John Root and Daniel Burnham. During their 18 years of partnership, the two designed and built residential and commercial buildings. They worked as apprentice craftsmen in the offices of Drake, Carter, and White in 1872. A year later, they went off and established their own office and started building private residences for Chicago's wealthy elite. Both men married into wealthy families, which allowed them to establish a basis for their business. In the year of 1874, Burnham was assigned to design and build the fair, but the mastermind behind it all was Root.
Well, you see, when my partner Burnham first introduced the task to me, I had a cluster of ideas as he was speaking. In my head, I thought this would be the most brilliant and magnificent project that I'll ever take part in. People are going to be amazed at what we'll do once we're done with this fair. We'll make history.
Before the fair was completed, Root's body was bombarded with pneumonia, and shortly afterwards, he passed.
Root's death took a major toll on me in the fair as well. With the loss of my partner, I had to complete the fair alone. Finishing the place was hard enough without Root, but on top of that, we all had more and more problems. When we fixed one, another popped up. It was really tough for all of us architects, but I know that it's what Root would have wanted.
Eventually, the fair was done and became a major attraction and was a big hit. Many visitors came from all over to see the amazing sight. It was like nothing ever seen before. But as more people came, more people disappeared. H.H. Holmes came to Chicago in 1886 in search of work as a pharmacist or a doctor. He maliciously acquires a pharmacy and turns it into elaborate construction for killing people and disposing of their bodies.
Sorry, it's emotional for me. My name is Ned Connor, and I worked at the jewelry counter in the pharmacy owned by Holmes. After a short time of working there, I moved in to the lot that he bought across the street with my wife, my daughter, and my sister. I noticed that him and my sister had some relations, He was a nice-looking man. And I was like, maybe my sister finally found somebody. Shortly after them seeing each other, she just died mysteriously and unexpectedly.
Sorry. Take all the time you need.
It took us a while to cope with it. But then after, her death, right after that, I found out that my wife started getting involved with Holmes, and she was pregnant by him. So I separated and divorced her. I left her and my daughter, my baby girl, behind. And I knew something was off. Like, it just didn't add up. H.H. Holmes, the name just stuck. I'm sorry.
It's okay, man.
And later on, I found. I'm sorry. I'm getting it together, okay? I found out that he killed my ex-wife while she was pregnant with his child and my baby girl, Pearl. Sorry, I can't do this.
I was born with the devil in me. I could not help the fact that I was murdered. It was easy, you know, getting the girls. It didn't take much to persuade them to do as I said. Especially that one girl, Pearl. She fought extra hard, you know. Which made it all the more pleasing. I want to squeeze the life out of her. Now one, what is his name? Ned Connor. He used to work for me. I took his wife. I took his sister. And I enjoyed doing it too. You know that girl was pregnant by me? That didn't stop me. Just one more extra life to take. And that affair that they had going on. The perfect cover. Shit. There was no way they were gonna find me. There was no way. I turned my pharmacy into a hotel. People came thinking they were just coming for stay the night. Nah, they never left. Okay. People came thinking they were just coming to spend the night. But they never left. And it wasn't just the women. I took men too. But the kind of pleasure I got from them wasn't sexual. It was watching their life bleed through my hands. I took children too. Heard their little screams as they cried for their mother, as they cried for their father. If I had never gotten caught, that affair would have been just the beginning. And that's it. That's it.